today I just want to do like the little coffee chat video that I was telling you guys that I was thinking about doing in one of my last videos, and you guys said that y'all would love to see these. So guess what's happening right now? I just made some coffee. I'm just literally going to be chatting about books right now and chatting about what I'm currently reading. Not everything that I'm currently reading, because girl, look, that's too much. I'm just really going to be chatting about my companion pieces and like what I'm tandem reading with the Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas. So make your coffee and then come back. So we're having like a coffee date moment together. You guys did say that y'all are interested in hearing about like my whole college life and my classes that I told y'all I was taking. I'm also taking a sociology class. I don't think I mentioned that in my last video, but y'all were saying that y'all are interested in hearing about like my major and my college experience and just like having college girl chat about like my interests and passions in plant science and the forage class that I'm taking, all that other stuff. So that makes me so happy to hear. Y'all don't know how happy that makes me to hear. So better believe in my next video, when hopefully I moved in and all of that, is going down. But I'll let you know right now, I'm having the best experience of my entire life. I'm so happy. First of all, I'm happy that I left the school that I was at. I'm happy that I went to the school that I decided to go to. And I'm just happy with my major and happy like with my friends that I've made and that I've rekindled with, and that, yeah girl, I'm just happy. I'm just a happy gal. I'm just a happy gal. We'll talk more about that in my next video though. Probably in my next vlog, when I'm actually like sitting down chatting and reading with y'all for an hour or two. In one of those vlogs. But anyway, just had to let you know that, girl. It's on the way. So here is my little duo that I'm going to talk about. When I was watching TikTok the other day, I came across this video saying how the Count of Monte Cristo is about Alexandre Dumas' black father. I want to say that was a general, was a count, and he was wrongfully imprisoned. And this story is like a reimagining of his father's life, like if his father would have been like, nah, I'm not going for it. And that just made me more obsessed with the story, and that just made me want to continue it even more. And then I came across this other video that talked about reading, what's this book called? The Black Count by Tom Rees, as you read or before you read Count of Monte Cristo. Now, I can't do it before because I clearly already started it. I got it on my Kindle. I got it off Libby and put it on my Kindle. Y'all, when I say my Kindle charges in like 20 minutes and doesn't die for another 2 months. But let me go to the cover so you guys can see it. So this is a cover. I'm pretty sure that this book is actually a non-fiction account of the whole Count of Monte Cristo story, and like actually the facts surrounding the story, instead of like the fictional imagining of what happened in the Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas. This is what genuinely happened. So I'm planning on starting this today, and I'm so excited. It's like in this type of format. Can you see it? Is it focusing? It's part like the author experience, where it's talking about Alexandre Dumas' writing experience and like him coming about writing the book, as well as the actual story, the actual historical account. I am genuinely so excited. I really want to get into my history book bag this year. Like read more books centered around history that are non-fiction books. I really want to get into that this year, I think. Y'all, this already a little too juicy. I'm gonna have to get back to this after this video. Yeah, I need that. So I'm gonna be reading that hopefully at the same time as I read this. Y'all, I really want to finish this book by the end of the month. I really don't want to be like taking my time with y'all when I tell y'all I've been having a time in college. Like, I gotta be real. I got homework to do and I've been outside with the girls. Like, I have to be real with y'all. So I want to finish this book by the end of the year, and I mean by the end of the month, and I do have other books that I'm also reading at this time. So you see the issue, but like I'm trying. I'm now on page 113, which is about this far into the book. I get through my audiobook right now that I'm reading, and I get through Sip's worth. I think that I can do it. I just need to do that in like the next 2 days. Like, one day finish the Hunam Dong bookshop, one day finish Sipsworth, and then spend the rest of like the week just binging every chance I get, every second I get. So I'm gonna keep reading this book, and I'll probably come back with some updates or come back to talk a little bit more about it. I'm not sure how I'm going to do these book updates. You guys have to tell me. Oh, by the way, if you don't know what this book is about, this book is about Edward Dantes, who very successful sailor, due to jealousy and hatred and other people like wanting to steal his shine, other people wanting his glory, basically, just some jealous eyes in his life. He's also about to get married, and there's somebody that wants his wife. Just because of all these jealous eyes around him, he gets framed and put in prison wrongfully. I don't know how many years he spends in prison, but he spends those years in prison, and he gets out. And when he gets out, everybody's biting the curb. Everybody that did him dirt, everybody that played a role in any way in him getting thrown into prison, gets what's coming for them. They had it coming. Based on what I'm reading, they had it coming. They had it coming, baby. Like, you would never hear me be like, oh, he's doing the most, he's overreacting. But it's a huge classic. It's like an 1,000-something page book. But I've heard that every single chapter is perfection so far. Low-key, that's true. Every single chapter is perfection. There's not a wasted word. There's not a wasted space. There's not a wasted chapter. And honestly, so far that's true. Like, it's a pretty good book. It's a pretty good book. And it's a black classic. Let's be real. As I continue to read this, you'll see it in different vlogs and different things. But like, this is just like a little coffee chat update. I know a lot of you guys are also reading this book at the same time as me. So comment down below your thoughts. What's your vibe on the book so far? What's it giving to you? What's some of your favorite quotes? Things like that. Least favorite characters, favorite characters. Let's chat for real. If you're going to put spoilers in your comment though, please put spoiler warning in all caps before you start chatting. Let me know in the comments, girl. Let's really talk about this book because it's so much going on. It's so much going on. Y'all, the messiest person you know is truly a man. And that's really what this book is about. That's really what this book is about. Your buddy reading this with us also. Let me know if you have other podcasts or music or books to tandem read with this story. Let me know. I started a page in my book journal for these 2 books and for this podcast that I listen to called What You Missed in History Class, something along those lines. Stuff You Missed in History Class. And there was one episode on Alexander Dumas, General Thomas Alexander Dumas, I want to say. Go listen to that. If you guys have any other things like that to listen to or read or watch, let me know. And if you're buddy reading with this with all of us, let's just have a great time reading long books this year. That's my biggest goal, is to just get into beefy books of all genre. Just fat, chunky books of all genres. So, this is my first one of the year. I'm so excited, guys. I'm going to see you guys in my next video very, very soon. I love you so much. Have a great day. I thoroughly enjoyed our little coffee date, so I hope you did too. Bye-bye.